Hey guys, Pample here, back on the Tekkit server, and looky here, I have a nuclear reactor already hooked up to a power storing unit. But don't worry, this one is completely safe. I have the very basic unit set up, and just so you know, I'm not up to any good. Today I'm going to show you an interesting mod, part of Tekkit, that requires a decent amount of electric units, so I figured a nuclear reactor is the safest way to go. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a force field. That's always fun, isn't it? Alright, now let's see if I remember how to do this. There are a lot of components to what I'm about to show you. First thing you'll need is an electrolyzer. Now, I believe I've shown you how to make this before, but if not, here's the recipe. And before you actually use the electrolyzer as an ingredient, you're going to want to make some of these electrolyzed water cells. Remember, I believe I've told you about this before, but to do this you just put this next to an electric storage unit, doesn't matter which one, and then put some water cells in it and they'll become electrolyzed. Anyways, I'm going to want to take that and put 4 of these cells. Oh! Almost forgot one thing. What you're going to want to make first is a frequency transmitter. These I don't think they do anything, but you need them as an ingredient. So you take the electrolyzer and the frequency transmitter, put one on top of the other, and then you're going to do that, and the advanced alloy goes here, and I forget, is it copper? No, it's not. It's there. And you get a force field core. That is the first unit. It's the actual core of the force field. Duh. Anyways, second off, you are going to need a projector of some sort. Now, there are a multitude of projectors, but I'm just going to make my favorite one, which is an area projector, and for that, you're going to need 5 diamonds, which is very expensive, but I don't care. And lastly, this thing needs a power source, so you need a bat box, 4 pieces of refined iron, 2 electrolyzed water cells, and 2 copper cable. And you get a force field EU injector. Obviously it runs off electricity. It's also part of industrial craft too, if I'm correct, but yeah. Anyways, let's get started. Now you're going to want to take the EU injector, put it on the bottom, and you're going to want to put the core on top of that. That's just how it's supposed to work. You can't put it on the side or around it or near it. It has to be on top. And also, we're going to want to connect the projector to the core. Now, I'm just going to grab some wiring tools here. Now, the injector needs to be powered to the source of electricity. But also, I'm just going to grab a block of dirt or 2. Because both of these need to be powered. So make sure to take care of that. As you can see, it'll change funny colors. And it's already powering up. But we're not ready yet. We need one last component. For that, you're going to need a circuit, and you're going to want to surround it with paper. That makes a blank MFFS card. What this does is it takes the electricity programming from the core and then you move it to the projector and it powers the projector. Now first we're going to open the GUI of the projector and we can decide what we want our force field to look like. Now I'm going to make it a sphere with a radius of 7. Alright, now we're going to want to take the MFFS card and put it in, and it will become a frequency card, because now it's programmed to do something. And the last step is to take the frequency card and put it in the spot that says frequency card. And boom! All of a sudden, I'm surrounded in force field. And this thing is unbreakable, and its particles are lava. So yes, this thing is amazing. Now, let's see. Oh, look, we can't tunnel under it. Let's try it like this. Oh, nope. we ain't getting out of this thing. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering, how do you get out of this? Well, take the frequency card out, and the force field goes back down. But just trust me when I say this force field is powerful and will protect anything that's inside of it. Now, I'm gonna just prove to you that this is strong. I'm going in creative mode here. And look, I cannot break through the force field to leave. So even in creative mode, I am trapped in this force field. That just goes to show how powerful this force field is. So if you're on a multiplayer Tekkit server and you've got it made pretty much where you have a bunch of these materials to just invest somewhere, get a force field and your house will basically not be griefed again. Well, okay, don't take my word for that. There's still a possibility it'll get in. Like, well, I don't know how they'd get in, but anyways, like I say, it's a very good defense system. You can't walk through it. I don't think mobs can get through it. Can dirt get through it? No, dirt can't get through it. So yeah, brilliant system, really. And I have a feeling that not a lot of players know about this, but I feel like people should, so that's why I'm doing a spotlight on it. And like I said, there are many different types of force field projectors. Like, I believe there's an underwater one, so if you like wanted to make an underwater base, you could. If I'm correct on that, I'm not too sure. And there's like one that makes a tube of a force field, one that just makes a wall in one direction, and a couple others. I mean, you can experiment with them, or whatever. But yeah, I'm just giving you the basics of what you need to know basically with the injector and the core, and how to hook up to the projector, and whatnot. So yeah, hope you learned something about the force fields here, and I hope I've saved your house from destruction from mean people and griefers. And yeah, like and favorite, drop by some suggestions, and thanks for watching.